Good afternoon, everyone. By now, you might have gotten the e-newsletter or saw the post, but we are on the road to rescue, and we need your help to bring the lions home. This has been a case that we have been working on since late 2024, and we're so thankful to be partnering with so many wonderful accredited sanctuaries and animal welfare groups to bring 7 lions to the United States. We have been here before. As you guys know, the Wildcat Sanctuary has been doing international rescues for decades. We have been to Canada many times before. Canada has a big cat crisis and a small cat crisis. If you saw me post yesterday, we posted Ava and the Peppers African serval story. British Columbia is trying to get legislation passed to make it illegal to have wildcats as pets. Canada, just like other areas of the world, have a big cat and small cat crisis. And unfortunately, they don't have a system where sanctuaries exist and that these cats can go to sanctuary. So again, they are coming to the United States for sanctuary. Of course, there's so many logistics involved, from permits to planning to, I can't even name everything I want to share with you because more details are going to come following in the next few days. But right now we're asking your support in bringing 3 lions home. We're asking that you stay on social media to follow their individual stories, especially really a lone lion cub that we'll be bringing home that has a very tragic beginning to life based on coming from a substandard roadside zoo with poor conditions, inbreeding, and a lot of other things. But we're going to give them a new lease on life. Also, we've named her Mango, and you will learn the reason why her name is Mango over the next few days. But coincidentally, it is International Mango Day. And coincidentally, it is National Zookeepers Week. That's what it takes. It takes all of our caregivers to make these rescues happen. We are going across state lines. We made it through customs. We have an empty here, and you can't even see behind us, but behind us, we are pulling a 20-foot trailer as well. And so it has been so many obstacles, so many variables, so many hurdles, so many tears of joy, so many tears of sadness on this Canada Lion Rescue. And I want all the sanctuaries that are involved to be able to tell their stories. So we don't want to tell them all, but I am just so grateful for everybody involved. This really took resiliency. It really took everybody working together. And if we had a different system where there were sanctuaries in Canada, or a different system for permitting imports and exports for rescues, this wouldn't have had to happen this way. But it's just really a rally cry of what needs to change. So we are so grateful that we're being able to bring 3 new lions home to the Wildcat Sanctuary. They each have their own personalities. No 2 are the same. We are very excited to get to know them even better. One thing that I will say is I really understand how all of you deeply, deeply love the animals at our sanctuary, especially those of you who have never met them in person. I can't tell you the emotions our caretakers and everybody feels about not only the 3 cats we're bringing home, but all 7 cats that were part of this rescue. And a lot of that love started long before I ever met them in person. It was about consulting. It was about recommending sanctuaries for placement. It was about diets, construction, hardships, and knowing where they had come from. It is a zoo that our sanctuary has been to before to bring animals home. And so it's bittersweet that we're doing it again, but we're very thankful we can provide a forever and happy ending and they bring these animals safe to sanctuary. So I want you to tune in because we're going to be sharing some stories along the way and bringing you for this rescue. As much as we have partners, there is a lot of lifetime care that we're going to be giving these animals. So if anybody can donate to lifetime care, definitely do. There's some medical needs that are in our near future for all 3 residents. So stay tuned for that. There will be sponsorship opportunities in the future, so stay tuned for that. There's a lot going on, and this is our fourth trip to Canada just on this case. We first were there, our staff was there to support Turpentine Creek, who graciously brought up their transport crates to move them from the roadside zoo to a temporary holding facility at Aspen Valley. Then we had more staff that went up to help construct habitats and specialty areas. And again, we'll explain why it was such an emergency to construct specialty areas in future posts. Then we went back to do some cat assessments, including ultrasounds and other medical procedures on cats. And now we're back again. And that does not put in the hours and hours of calls we've had. We brought in Meredith, who you might know, who helped us with the Ukraine Lion Prides to help with permitting and administration, because sanctuaries are so busy that the amounts of paperwork and the amounts of back and forth of questions on the permits and things like collecting all of our data on conservation, collecting all of our data on our husbandry practices, safety practices that have to be submitted with that permit. It was a huge, huge help. We also had to, Humane World and everybody had to engage a customs broker for all the paperwork going across, back and forth across international lines. And so you might think that because it's Canada, we could just drive up and drive back and get these cats like we can in the United States. The only thing simpler than rescuing from Ukraine or Argentina or anything else is the transport part, because we can drive and we're not flying the cats. But everything else follows the same process for international and imports and exports from other countries. So it's a lot going on. Let me turn around here. You can kind of see. We are driving. We have Dr. Campbell's with us. It was much needed for a veterinarian on this trip. Elise is here. Judson will be meeting our team, and we will be hopefully loading cats safely tonight. And you'll get to also meet members of the team that have been caring for them for the past several months. It is a large team and a large process for this rescue. So stay tuned to us, stay tuned to other sanctuaries that have collaborated together to make this happen. And we will chime in a little later. If you guys haven't, definitely check that e-news, because we've shared something on e-news in a special way to follow one member of this cat rescue. And I don't want to share it yet on social media because you guys get it first on the e-newsletter, but there's a special video already posted if you were able to open the e-news and find how to follow this rescue. So stay tuned. We'll keep you on this Safe to Sanctuary trip with us, and we're very excited, bittersweet, because we've made some dear friends in Canada during this entire process. We will miss them. I know they will miss caring for these cats temporarily, but everybody's excited to see the first leg of several trips bringing these cats safe to a